Welcome back to John Cleese Cardio. My name is Max and today we have a Porsche Boxster 987 Generation 1 and we have fitted the Kenwood DMX 8021 DABS head unit. So let me spin the camera around, pop the keys into the ignition. Here we have the Porsche splash screen. We'll always aim to put a splash screen on generally whatever brand of head unit that we do. Just helps it give a nice touch and more factory feel to the system. Let me just turn that down before we get any copyright strikes. So this head unit has everything anyone would generally need. It has wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, it has DAB, and it has the ability to even add a HDMI to the head unit, which means you can do things like plug a Fire Stick into it to watch movies off it. Now let's connect up our phone so I can give you a little show of Apple CarPlay. So just click phone on there, connect, click pair on here, follow the on-screen instructions, and hey presto, in 2 moments we will have Apple CarPlay all working through the screen. And that's going to be coming up in 2 moments. Lovely, and there it is. So here's Apple CarPlay. If you don't know Apple CarPlay, it's a much more intuitive way of using your phone while driving for messages, maps and music. Text messages can come up on the screen like so. If I was to tap that, it would read it out and I can use my voice to reply. Being an old outdated navigation in here first, you now got Apple Maps. You even get other choices like Google Maps or Waze, and even options like TomTom Go depending on what you may prefer. I use Tidal for my music, but users of Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, you'll get your music on a much nicer way of using, which is again more intuitive to use while driving. Select what track you want or stick a playlist on. Much nicer way of using your phone and enjoying music. And yeah, this sort of system very similar to the iPhone if you're familiar with that. So all of these apps and icons will look almost just like your iPhone. We even changed over these buttons as they were really worn before. Customer just bought those in and we swapped them over while we changed the head unit. But that is a very brief look at the Kenwood. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, that's generally what most people are looking for these days. This is Max at John Cleese Cardio. If you want a head unit for your car, please get in contact. Thank you and goodbye.